I have no clue what I did to be able to get 10-minute videos, but I did finally. They had told me before that I'd be able to make them, but it never actually let me do it. So now that it's going to, I am going to get a message out. A 10-minute message. Guys, I got my tooth fixed. I fixed it last night. I'm so excited about that. Not these cards. Okay, these cards. Hope everybody's doing okay. I'm not doing too bad. I'm actually doing really well, other than being out from work and the things that we had to do was very hard on the body this week. But I am blessed. I am feeling forward movement. I am feeling like a change of pace for me. So hopefully you guys are feeling that as well. Let's see what kind of messages Spirit has for us. 3. Some of you may need to connect with seashells. So it looks like this reading is going to end up going in the same direction that the other one did. So I did a message on YouTube just a few minutes ago, and I had it was very intense, very powerful. It looks like this one is going to be the same way. So somebody is in the process of thinking about you very heavily, or maybe this is vice versa, you thinking of somebody very heavily. But this is 1, 2, 3. This is the energy of yearning for somebody, longing for them, desiring them, maybe even fantasies about them. I'm feeling a lot of like sexual type of energy, so the fantasies is probably sexual fantasies. However, I do feel like there's this deep inner desire. However, I feel like some of you, this could be you or the other person involved, are in this process of reclaiming who you are, figuring out who you are. If you're not, going back to a certain version of yourself, maybe you're figuring out who you are and you're learning to be your true authentic self. I do feel like for many of us, there's sacrifices that need to be made. This may be because you're going towards a relationship and there's things that you need to let go or leave behind so that you can move forward in this direction with this person, or maybe it's in a situation. But this is asking you to ask yourself, is there certain things about my character, certain aspects about myself that I need to change, clear, do differently? Is there sacrifices that I need to make by letting go of a certain person, place, or thing? Because if I don't, it's not going to take me closer to this person or situation that I yearn for. So you need to ask yourself those questions, then start, adjusting accordingly. But I really feel like some of you are in this energy of kind of feeling a little bit like you need to be alone. This is an isolation type of energy. You're figuring things out is what I feel like. But I feel like for some of you, this figuring things out means that you're also figuring out that you've been stuck in your head a lot. Some of the fears that you may have, or maybe just illusional type of thoughts, have been kind of detouring you away from seeing your true self, or maybe seeing the true self of somebody else if there's another person involved in this. For many of you watching this, this is a love situation. But there's sacrifices that they're talking about that may destroy you, but maybe also there's sacrifices that are just going to make things move forward and be a lot smoother for you. Effortless is what I'm hearing. Which cards do I go to, please? Thank you. Oh, no. Okay. Sorry. If you guys haven't already checked out my YouTube channel, please go do so. It is Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I have over 1,000 videos on there. I do all kinds of readings, healings on some of the readings that I do, healings without readings, and there's my stories on there. So go check it out if you don't mind. Hit the subscribe button. Anyhow, some of you are being asked to take your focus away from somebody that you're longing for, somebody that you're desiring, somebody that you just wish they'd get their shit together, or vice versa, so that you can be with them. I just feel like Spirit's like, just back away, let us take care of this situation and start working on something that you're wanting to create. For some of you, this is creating a new you, a new version of you. For this may be entrepreneurship and moving in a direction of starting your own business. Many of you are going through rainbow activations, which means you're losing density. So you may be looking at an object and it looks different shape than what it normally would look when you look at it any other time. Or maybe you're looking at 4, 5, 6. Guys, look that up on Sacred Scribes. Or maybe you're looking at a clock, and when you're looking at the numbers are kind of like floating up or becoming, if you see 1-5 on the clock, maybe you're seeing 3 floating upwards or something. But it's a little bit like, kind of messes with your mind. Like, am I seeing shit? And you kind of shake your eyes and it's not doing it anymore. Well, that's because you weren't really, it's not that you wasn't believing, but you're just like, it kind of shocked you. So it kind of threw you out of that, energy of not being as dense. I don't know how else to say it, but anyhow, some of you are losing density, which comes along with rainbow activation, as well as things like telepathy, seeing people's auras, empathic abilities, clairvoyant, intuition, and things of that sort. So there's an energy of contemplating a lot of different ideas, ways of manifesting things, creations, but I feel like for some of you, there's an energy of contemplating, should I stay where I'm at or move forward? Because it's almost like staying where you're at is causing you pain. It's maybe making you feel a little less connected with people around you, or maybe the person involved in this situation, if this is a romantic connection for you. But there's like contemplating, do I do this or do that? I do that. Is it bringing me closer to that in which I desire, or is it taking me further away from it? Is it making me feel more shitty, or is it making me feel blessed, joyful, peace of mind, things of that sort? So Spirit's asked you to ask yourself these questions and then start adjusting things accordingly. What messages did I go to? Thank you. 646, guys. Look that up. And I didn't get to share the affirmations on YouTube today, but I'm kind of feeling like they're going to go along with this message. So I'm going to share them here, and hopefully everybody will see them on YouTube, because I couldn't believe that I forgot to share them, but they actually went along very well with the reading. Let me just get them out now so I don't forget them. Both of these. Oh, I think there is only one. Okay. So many of you are stepping into your trusting in your intuition, becoming more clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient. Some of you are learning or realizing that one of the things that you should be working on or learning to create at this time is the new version of you that is connected with spirit. And so that comes along with awakening all of these spiritual gifts or spiritual talents. I feel like for many of you, you're already awakening them without even trying. So it's about kind of practice makes perfect, and, going through the process of learning the ins and outs of, having fears, doubts, and insecurities that may make you mistrust in what you're receiving. So there's something about stepping more into your divine feminine role. The divine feminine is that aspect that is intuitive, connected with your emotions, empathic. And there's multiple other things that goes along with it. But at this time, for whatever reason, I feel like I can't get it out. But anyhow, I feel like many of you are feeling a little bit of a void, like things just aren't completely flowing. But I really feel like it's not in this situation, it's not flowing, or in this relationship, it's not flowing. However, if you focus on other aspects of your life, you're going to see that this is going to come back around, because you or this other person involved has things that they're working out, has things that the universe is working out for you as well. Man, if you guys didn't watch the YouTube video, please go watch it. I swear this is like a part 2 to it or something. It definitely goes along with it. So please go check that out. But anyhow, some of you are also learning that you are a starseed. You're connected with multiple realities. Some of you are realizing what those realities are. There may be memories of those things, 9/11, that are coming into your fruition, or just like deja vu type of moments. This is a time of stepping away from a person, a situation that is not moving forward, because the universe says it's not time for it to move forward, and into this magical type of you, connecting with all of these ways of manifesting these spiritual gifts, studying about them, meditating so you can figure out how to use them and trust them, and things of that sort. I am courageous. I am gifted beyond measure. I am grateful for the gifts of my life. I am loyal, and I am respected. I wanted to get them out before I forgot them again. Anyhow, I am gifted beyond measure. I hope that you guys heard that. I am respected. I am courageous.